Hey guys, so it's Cthulthu here. A few days ago I got my power supply and I installed my new graphics card and power supply. So that is why I am currently recording in 1080p. I'm going to see how it goes. I'm using Fraps right now and then I'll be editing on Camtasia later. So yeah, I'm going to do a farming run today just to test everything out. But yeah, so I'm going to keep it simple. So we're going to Trollheim first. I'll be using my farming potion. So that will give me 33% more yield, and that's something you get from Herbal Habitat if you don't know already. So check that out. But yeah, it's a very useful tool for if you want to make even more money by farming. So yeah, today I'll be farming snapdragons. So this is all my gear. I've got only 3 items on that I need. My RD cape to get me to the RD farming patch. My Lumbridge ring to get me to the cabbage patch south of Valley Farm, and then obviously my magic sectors, or however you'd pronounce that. And then I've also got my ectophile and runes to get me to Sears, or rather Cathabees. But yeah, so we'll Trollholm first, and let's hope it goes well. I'm gonna have to pick up some super compost first. Then I'm going to drink my potion, and then we're off and away. So, yep, here we go. Now, usually I get around 50, so we'll see how many I get this time. You'll see in the text if I get a double or not. Well, you'll see it also in the inventory, but yeah, the text verification. And I just realised I didn't actually drink my potion, so I've already failed. I'll have to do that next time when I'm at Sears, if I remember this time. Okay, so going Sears next. There's no real route for me. It doesn't really matter where I end up or how I do this. The reason I start at Trollheim is because the potion only lasts 5 minutes, and if anything's going to go wrong, the last thing you want to do is spend 30 seconds or a minute running through Trollheim just to get to that patch. So I always start there. I cut the run time that way, and then I go. Doesn't really matter where I go from there. And look, I've started again. I can't believe this. Okay, so now I've drunk it. Okay, so now let's see if I get any doubles. But yeah, terrible start, so I'm only expecting now to get 40. But there you go, I got at least 1 double there. I can't even remember if I did my other patch now. Yep, of course I have. So I've got 4 seeds. The other thing I've got going right now on is my Scroll of Life, and that's from Dungeoneering. So that gives me a 1 in 10 chance of getting a seed back. So yeah, hopefully I'll get a Snapdragon seed back, because that'd be, I think it's around 60k. And that would add to the profit of this. At the end, I'll show you how much I've actually made, bearing in mind that I did fail the first patch. But yeah. So let's drop some stuff while we're at it. Need to buy more super compost. Running out of that. So yeah, I've got all these farm patches decorated out. I just thought it's better than having to look at weeds all the time every time I do this farming. And then yeah, in between my farming runs, I'll probably go fishing or wood cutting or mining or something like that. Right, so now I finally get to use my cape. I love this teleport, transforming you into a tree and then taking you away. But yeah, plenty of second herbs from that patch. So let's hope it keeps going well. Well, actually, it's not going that great, but I'm accustomed to getting at least 10 from each patch nowadays. So one thing I have noticed is that if you have only got 1 space left and you get a double herb, then it drops the herb on the floor, so you always have to keep an eye out for that, just in case you miss one. But yeah, so last teleport now, cabbage patch, and then I'm gonna just use my home telly to get to a bank instead of running to the valley bank. But yeah, so this is probably the quickest you can do it. Well, I haven't actually been trying to do it quickly, but in terms of teleports, that's gonna be the easiest way to get to each patch. And yeah, so we're way off the 50 mark, unfortunately, and that's without any of the herbs dying. For some reason, my herbs haven't been dying lately. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just really lucky or something. But there you go. Okay, so 37 altogether. That is a pretty bad trip. Bearing in mind, I did fail the first harvest, but still, it is pretty low. What you could do now is you could go to Herblore Habitat and then pick your herbs from there as well. But I can't be bothered to do that. But otherwise, yeah, I have plenty of time to do that before my farming potion finishes. So yeah, now all that's left is to see how much I made. But obviously I didn't make as much as I could have. I didn't get any seeds back, and I didn't get anywhere close to as many herbs as I usually get. Like I said, usually 50, sometimes 60, but not this time. So quick price check. So price check of the herbs are 482k, and that's compared to 329k the seeds cost. So that's 160k profit for 5 minutes work. But yeah, it should be a lot more. This has been quite a failure trip, but yeah, there you go. At least 160k is still something, and it's well worth the time. And then I'll go fishing, and I'll make another 100k or 200k there, and then I'll go back to farming every 1 hour 15 minutes it is, as long as you don't log in between, because that resets the growth stage. But yeah, so that's been it. This has been my farming trip guide sort of thing, but also my first video in 1080p. I hope it didn't lag. If it didn't lag, then that's why you'll be watching it right now, because I felt the quality was decent. But yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching. This has been Cthulthu. See you until next time.